I was totally living in darkness. I was at my bottom. Started drinking at 13. Started using meth at 15.
My addiction began when I was 12 years old. I started out, I was just kind of a shy little kid and ended up making some friends in my neighborhood. And they handed me my first drink, and all of a sudden my shell cracked and I wasn't that shy kid anymore.
I married at 25, and within 4 years' time, I was drowning my problems in gin and tonics, and that husband left me, and he never said why.
Very beginning of my work in the 60s, I didn't have a clue. I looked at this as maybe a choice that addicts were getting and continue to use drugs and continue to drink because they like being drunk, they like being loaded. And by the first few heroin addicts and alcoholics I treated, I knew I was dead wrong. It was the exact opposite. People were miserable. Addiction is an actual biological illness or a biological disorder or condition. It's a difference in a person's brain cells. They communicate on a chemical basis, and that chemical can become imbalanced. It's a difference in addicts as compared to non-addicts, in which their brain chemistry was altered either by heredity before or becomes altered by their use of drugs.
My family was just totally scattered apart. I was in a long-time relationship that was nothing but drinking and not good. And then I had met my husband. We spent about a year together of me just roller coastering.
She kind of took off, and she became absent emotionally as well as physically.
I truly believed that it was only a matter of time before she overdosed and it was done.
Families, important for them to realize that their spouse, their son, their daughter, their nephew, their cousin has a chronic, persistent disorder, and that unless they get help to recognize that they have this disorder, and unless they get involved with treatment, they're not going to get any better.
At Addictions Recovery Center, our approach to recovery is that it's a process. Over our 40-year history in the Rogue Valley, we have developed an evidence-based program that combines individual therapy, group counseling, and education to help people successfully change their lives. This is the premier program in Oregon. It really offers an array of services by some of the most notable experts in this industry. The staff here have compassion and care for the clients that's outstanding.
When I went in there, I felt like I was at home. It was the most amazing place. I went through a lot of trials there because I quit drinking, I quit smoking, and I quit using. And they had a family group that was amazing. It reunited my parents and I because they were done. They had had enough.
I have been through 2 or 3 times the family program. Probably the main thing that I got for myself personally was a truer understanding of what addiction is and what it does.
Reluctantly, I'd walk down here and I'd check myself in. And on my first day, I felt like a deer caught in the headlights. About 2 weeks into it, something happened here at the ARC. Everything kind of went from my head to my heart.
The ARC program was more than I ever dreamed it would be. I learned about anger management, I learned about chronic pain, which I suffer from osteoarthritis.
Addictions Recovery Center offers residential treatment, outpatient care, transition housing, and intervention services. Our clients do very well. Our studies show 80% are successful in overcoming addictions, including alcohol, gambling, illegal drugs, and prescription drugs.
prescription drug abuse is a major problem. It's a major problem throughout this country, and particularly in Southern Oregon where we are. I was a primary care doctor for many, many years, and it became pretty clear to me that addiction issues, chemical dependency issues, were very much a part of many of the chronic diseases and problems that I saw.
When I got to the ARC, I had no idea what addiction was, nor did I know that I was an alcoholic at that time, even though alcoholism runs in my family. When I got here, I really was at the bottom of my life thinking that my life was over.
In a very primitive part of the brain called the mesocortex or the primal cortex. That's where the compulsivity derives in certain people that creates an incredible need to keep themselves exposed to drugs. It's an unconscious thing that's survival. Addiction is extremely treatable, and the good news is we keep getting better.
My favorite saying about the ARC is the ARC has a heartbeat. The ARC is a place where miracles are born.
They make it really clear that this is a lifelong endeavor, and they're here to support us in the long haul. That's what made a difference for me.
It's never too early and it's never too late to get treatment for addictions. We treat individuals who are young adults all the way through to senior citizens. The brain is resilient and it can recover regardless of how long someone's used or what they've used. The process may vary, the duration of healing may vary, but healing happens.
Today I am a husband, a father, a son, a brother, a college graduate, a recovering alcoholic most of all. Today I'm me. What the ARC did for me was it gave me back me.
I was a liar, a thief, a cheater. I had no morals. Today I'm not anywhere near that person. You know, I'm a good mother and a grandmother and a good daughter. And I think I'm a pretty good wife. And I'm employable. I'm promotable. I'm actually a really nice person.